Hello everyone, welcome to another Spirit Guided Messages video in regards to the new moon. I really wanted to get this up. I have an important message for everybody from Spirit and I wanted to get it out to you. So what I did is I pulled out the cards out of the Moonology deck that relate to this new moon. And we have a new start is coming, which is the new moon. Here, I'll show it to you. Okay. Then we have mutable moon, because Pisces is a mutable sign. It is the new moon in Pisces. So this means that nothing is yet set in stone. And then of course we have the new moon in Pisces. Meditate and contemplate. The new moon in Pisces is very much about healing. It's about love, self-love, about taking a break. Just take a break. If you don't meditate, I know I say this all the time, meditate, meditate, meditate. It truly is a huge help to all of us on our path. But I do get that a lot of you don't like to meditate. I didn't used to either. If you can't meditate, go for a nice long walk in nature. Have a nice hot bath. Just get quiet. Get with yourself. Get quiet. Contemplate what it is you want, the direction you want to head in, and where you want to be. What it is that you want from this new moon, because new moons are all about newness. Now, I wanted to read to you from the book, the page on the new moon in Pisces, okay? It says, this card speaks of dreams and romance, of soulmates and poetry. It suggests there's a new start coming your way that's connected to a matter that leaves you feeling somewhere between having your head in the clouds and being in a totally altered state. There could be confusion and disappointment if that's what you've had before and that's what you're expecting. However, if you're on to a good thing, then wish hard, because the words of your soul and your heart could help bring about the manifestation of your dreams. If all that sounds a little wet and watery, then that's Pisces for you. This is the last sign of the zodiac, and the new moon in Pisces card can suggest a last-ditch chance to make your dreams come true. This is important. This is the last sign in the zodiac. So this is going to be a new moon that is brand new beginning. It's a beginning based on what culminated between this time last year and now. So anything you want to start now after a new moon. So put it out there. Whatever it is you want, put it out there. But this is about taking a step back and contemplating. Setting up your intentions for the following year. It's time to start new and fresh. And it's 2020. And as we all know, 2020 is going to be a huge year for everybody. Huge. People are going to start coming into union with their soulmates, their twin flames, that very special someone. Wishes are going to come true. Dreams are going to come to life. I had a friend, and this is part of what Spirit wants me to put out there. She had a question. She wanted to know what all of her friends used for happiness. What was it that made them happy? What gave them that bright spot in their lives? Because she's going through a bit of a tough time. She's really struggling. She's in a dark period. I believe she's going through an awakening, whether she realizes it or not. But she asked that question, and I wanted to answer it. And I started to think about it. And I thought, okay, what is the bright spot in my life? What puts a smile on my face? I came up with a few things. My children, my grandchildren, my life, my career, my connection to Spirit, my little dog, my dreams, when I think about what I want in the future, what I want to move toward, helping people. There were all kinds of things. And I realized, okay, I can't really pick one of those because they all do the same thing. But what I came to the realization of is that there's a common denominator behind every one of those that I just listed. And the common denominator is love. It's what everything comes down to. And it's what this new moon is all about. It's about love, healing, self-love, connecting to your inner being, connecting to spirit, God, whatever you want to call it. It's about moving in that direction of your passion, of your loves, your desires, and making it work, making it happen for you, being happy, finding that passion. And like I've said before, passion, your passion is not outside of you. It's not something you chase after. It's inside. It's when you're working on something, you're getting creative and you're building or drawing or dancing, singing, whatever it is, and you get that amazing, most incredibly beautiful feeling in the pit of your stomach. That is your passion. Whatever it is you're doing when you feel that, that's your passion. That's what you need to move forward with. Okay, I do want to get a couple more cards for us because I just want to give you some further guidance. I wanted to get, I'm going to put these like so, a couple of motivation manifesto cards. Thank you, angels. Okay, I decided to get 2 for you. And I'm going to get a unicorn oracle card for everybody. What else do we have, angels, around this new moon, please and thank you. Thank you, angels. Now I want to get a Just Ask oracle card. Thank you, that was fast. And I want to get a Synchronicity oracle card. Thank you, angels. Okay, we have everything we need now. I did want to point out that I didn't really go into these 2 cards here, but this one is an obvious, I don't really have to say too much. It's a new start is coming. That is always the case with a new moon. New moons bring newness, that they bring beginnings, right? But this one here, nothing is yet set in stone. So that's why it's so important to meditate and contemplate, because nothing is set in stone yet. Put your intentions out there. That's how important it is. Get your intentions out there. Put out there what it is that you want, what you do want to have set in stone. What is it that you want in your life, in your reality? What is it that you want to manifest into life? Now's the time to do that. Now, getting to the other cards, the first one out, this is Motivation Manifesto. We must reclaim our agenda with a forceful grip. Yeah. Nothing is yet set in stone. Set it in stone for yourself. The second one is, we must mature and realize that freeing our mind of ancient hurts and opening once more to love shall give us access to divine strength. Wow. I love that card. I love this deck. This deck has some pretty deep messages in it. Now, from the Just Ask Oracle, the first one out, not a good idea right now. Some of you out there are thinking about putting something together. I know I'm one of those people. I have been guided to move in a new direction yet again. I do know the direction I need to go in. I'm just not totally sure on the hows yet. I know the what, but I don't know the hows or the where. But I know that that will come to me when the time is right. Sorry guys, I just realized you probably can't even see these very well. So some of you out there that are in that same boat that I'm in, that you're thinking about doing something new, putting something new out there, starting a new business, it's just not a good idea right now. That doesn't mean it's not going to be in a week. You know, I noticed that there was a point in time where, in regards to this new direction I need to move in, I knew I needed to move in a new direction. I didn't know what I was to do. And so I asked. And I was being put off in this same way. It was not right now, not right for you. Actually, I think the card I kept getting and still I'm getting is not right for you at this time. But since then, I've received several little messages that are leading me to taking that big step, to actually making that shift. Okay, so same is probably true for you. If you have an idea that you want to move forward with, it's just not right now. Not a good idea right now. That doesn't mean it's not a good idea. Okay, just the signs, the messages, the guidance, it will come. And that's why it's important to meditate. But if you don't meditate, contemplate. It's kind of the same thing. Just get quiet with yourself and go deep within and try to figure things out. The other Just Ask Oracle we got was leave the past behind you. Absolutely. That is always, always a good idea. Leaving the past behind us. It is the past. If we want to live in the now and move toward our future, which becomes our present, we got to let go of the past, because otherwise we will have a very predictable present and a very predictable future. You cannot change your future or your present by considering the past all the time. This is the Synchronicity Oracle card that came out, 555. When I created that deck, I was seeing a lot of different numbers quite frequently, and I wanted to know what they meant. So I asked my guides. About half of the deck has numbers on it because that's how many numbers I had been seeing. This one here is life-altering changes. This is a little bit like the Tower. The Tower is all about life-altering changes, big, big changes, turning your world upside down changes. But I feel like this one, it doesn't feel harsh to me. Usually the energy around these kinds of changes, or around the Tower per se, you can get a feel for the energy, whether it's going to be something that you're not going to be happy with, that's going to create upheaval in your world and heartbreak or heartache. This one doesn't feel like that. This one feels like upheaval for sure, but from more of a chaotic and fast moving speed kind of upheaval, if you know what I mean. But it's going to bring something good, something really good. It could be for those of you that need to leave something in the past and you haven't yet. This could be what's coming in for you and making that change. But again, like I said, it's definitely taking you to someplace good. Now, the Unicorn Oracle card you have, or we have, oh, sorry about the glare, guys. Definitely yes. The answer to your question is a strong yes. Okay, so a strong yes, but not a good idea right now. Okay, so whatever it is, those of you, it's not for everybody. Those of you that are working on something right now or have an idea of something you want to move forward with right now, yes, it's a great idea. It's just not the right time. But you will receive the guidance. But in the meantime, leave the past behind you. Free your mind of the pain, of heartache, any hurts that you had in the past. You notice that leave the past behind you is right under this card that says we must mature and realize that freeing our mind of ancient hurts and opening once more to love shall give us access to divine strength. That's what you want. Connection to divine. We must reclaim our agenda with a forceful grip. Yes, absolutely. When it's the right time to move forward with this, yes. Grip that. Move it forward. Create that new start, that new beginning. Nothing is set in stone yet. But meditate and contemplate and figure things out for yourself so you can move forward. Okay, everyone, I'm so glad that I did get a chance to do this for you all. Remember, it's about healing, it's about love, self-love, looking out for your fellow human beings. We all are cut from the same cloth. We all have love as our squishy center to that hard exterior. We're all the same when it comes right down to it. If you want to dig down deep and get to somebody's soul, they are an incredible, incredible being. Just bogged down maybe with a little bit of past hurt and disappointment. We all have been there at some point in our lives. Compassion. Okay, that's it. I love you guys. I hope this helps. This will be good. The energy around the new moon is going to be good for about, I'm going to say a couple more weeks anyway, because that's when we move into the full moon. But the energies around it could be moving around you until the next new moon, okay? So another month from now. All right, that's it. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.